The rolling green hills ended at the sandy beach leading out to deep sea. The farms of a large acreage ended by the open ocean, of where our waka ships came through to landing. Entire fleets of huge waka held entire tribes that migrated here 1,000 years way before Europeans arrived. Three types of waka: fishing types, sea exploration types, and the mightiest of all, the waka for war. All had their own intriguing carvings and picturesque decorative engraved carvings. Intricate, precise patterns told stories of olden days. The tribe of Takitimu and its long history all came into this bay at the time of the big migration. I slipped the saddle off my horse, Darkness the Third, and we dove into the sea. The most stunning, beautiful beach blessed by golden white sand and clear, clean, and cool water caressed our hot bodies. My horse, being 18-hand stallion named Darkness the Third, was free as a bird like birds in the air. Darkness was like a seahorse, enjoying the cooling waves of Waimarama, caressing his muscular shine of solid muscles, loving the waves rolling in, cooling him and myself. I named him Darkness the Third, as Grandpa's horse was the Darkness the Second, and his mother's horse was Darkness the First. He so deserved a name grand, not tacky like Black Beauty or Blackie or other crass names like Midnight or names one gave to dogs. We swam through the shallow waves. I twisted my hands into his mane, holding on for dear life, as he was 18 hands, so much taller than your average horse. Climbing up and standing on his back, I jumped or bombed, flopped a boom, splash into the salty water, reaching out to him, holding on for dear life. My fingers held onto his long, hairy mane, grasped by my fingers, spun and twisted through my fingers, holding on, and soon he walked right out. What a glorious sight! My horse Darkness would roll in the sand, get up and go back into the water. His playful and daring spirit with water was strong. After cooling off, and he rolled through and against the waves until we were both so cooled down, I dried my jeans, hanging on the number 8 wire. Summer was longer, it seemed, in those days, hotter and drier than today. The island named Bear Island felt so close, but in reality it was far off, my swimming and skill ability. Instead, Darkness the Third and I were just having fun, yet playful giggles and screams of joy lasted many hours. Me, a deep brown 10-year-old girl, and Darkness was my imaginary seahorse, like a huge squid or giant kraken. Regardless, I was always safe with my pet animals, my dogs, my cats, my hens and their chickens, and Wilbur the pig. But most of I was safe with my giant glorified horse that moved gracefully through the water. On the rim of the waves, bubbles under the sand bubbled up. Ah, yes, it's shellfish time. It was time to dig out some kaimoana for tonight. We would be staying with Uncle Tucky Winitana. He was my teacher for all things. Stick in hand, I'd dig, but the words of my auntie reminding me, her voice echoed in my head. Look under the red seaweed, girl. Sure enough, 10 green-lipped mussels were attached to the red seaweed, small baby kina, and a paua just the right size. Just perfect. Shaking off every bit of sand, I dressed, then saddled up Darknesses the Third. Packed my leather-named bag that my granddad gave me. He was a prison officer and had them specially made by 2 prisoners in jail as gifts, one for my sister Lindley and mine, Toni. We rode north aside the beach waves with my catch and back inland to the woolshed. Navigate, just spot the hill cliff tops and aim straight for them. To Uncle's old home, 1 bedroom, an open lounge, kitchen, fireplace, and the lean-to out back to the long drop. We were always busy. The roof of holes, so we would climb onto the roof, and using pauku gum made a glue paste to cover holes, add wooden tiles on top. He lived exactly in the middle of the paddock opposite to face the woolshed, based beneath the bushy hillside, laden with secrets inside the ranges. Many things are treasures of my people, Maori things only known to the tribe elders and the farmer and then me. The intrigue of these forbidden caves, where atop the peak exploded in 1952 to prevent grave robbers and to seal those caves to protect the chiefs from the past and present. Thundering rocks fell from above to cover the caves and stop any looting or poaching. All sizes of rock boulders to crumb stone landed cave-faced. Trees still fought their way up the steep hillside cracks, helped hiding them in plain sight, scattered and covered over the hill's landscape along with the steep sheep foot trails. These were the ancient burial grounds, the lands of Maori, the Mana Whenua, the local Maori tribe, the owners of their tupuna buried deep inside those caves, relics from the land of Hawaii. This story is about those caves I explored as a young girl aged 10, the things I saw that no one else sees, The unseen are very seen in my sight. That's part 1. Yes, next week, part 2.
Darkness breathes beneath my knees, black coat brushing through the manicure trees. The East Coast light is a distant tongue, licking the cliffs where the shadows hung. 10 years small in a saddle of leather, holding the reins in a heavy weather. No moon to guide us, no stars in sight, just the hooves of a stallion carved from light. Oh, the bush has a memory longer than bone, a child and a horse in the scrub alone, past the limestone keep and the secret door where the old ones laid their tools of war. Darkness carries me steady and deep while the rest of the world is fast asleep. We find them out where the ferns grow thick, a jagged grin and a silken stick. Inside the hollow the air turns cold, smelling of clay and the stories told. Stone carved blades and the palm green, sleeping in places that shouldn't be seen. I touch the wall where the handprints stay before the salt air washes the day away. Oh, the bush has a memory longer than bone, a child and a horse in the scrub alone, past the limestone teeth and the secret door where the old ones laid their tools of war. Darkness carries me steady and deep while the rest of the world is fast asleep. The moor pork cries from a rotting limb, the ridges are sharp and the gully is dim. I ain't afraid of the quiet or the dark, or the way the kahikatea loses its bark. I've got the spirit of the dirt in my fist, riding a ghost through the coastal mist. Secret door where the old ones laid their tools of war. Darkness carries me steady and deep while the rest of the world is fast asleep. Back to the paddock, back to the gate, before the morning makes me late. Stallion blowing, smoke in the frost, found the way home but I'd rather stay lost. Just darkness in me under the canopy, just darkness and me. Just darkness.